Hi everybody, thanks for coming back to Crafted by Norma. Today I'm going to show you how to make a little folder ready for your junk journal. I had this one given to me. It was sent as a exchange, and I hadn't seen one before and I quite liked it. This one came from a lady in America, so thank you very much. As you can see, it's got just a little tiny clip there that clips onto the side there. We've got a piece that pulls out here. You open it out, you've got room there for your journaling, and then she's got a bit at the back there to slot bits and pieces in. So I quite like the idea, but what I thought I'd do is just do my sort of take on it. So what we're going to do today is my take. So I've got the same basic ideas where you've got a piece of card that can pull out here for photos. You open it out and I've got another place there for your card to pull out. Oh, sorry about that, a bird's just flown into my window, knocked itself, but it's okay. I've got a little slot there, and I've got a slot here and a teeny weeny tiny envelope just there that slots into there. And then at the back I've just gone and done a stamp. So that's that one. Same idea again, obviously just different colours, just to give you an idea of different ways you can do it. This one's just got a tag in there, a card, place to keep. And then this one, if I'm honest, I did it the wrong way around. It should be like that, but I did it like that. Just to make things just slightly different. You've got your card that slots out here, and this one flips over this way, and you've got your card to pull out there, and your two bands there to put your bits and pieces in, and then your card at the back there. But quite simple, quite easy to make. So we'll get cracking. So you can make these any size that you like. I've decided to do mine using 8x8 card, so it's quite easy. You can decide which side you're going to do. I'm going to do it this side. So your 8x8 card, you're going to turn it over in half and then just go down it like that. Now somewhere I should have my bone folder. I can't see it, so I'll just use this. So just to highlight, just to go along there like that, and you've got it in half. Then we're going to turn it in half again. So try and do it as neat as you can. And again, because I can't find my bone folder, I'm just using a stirrer from one of the coffee shops. I find they're quite handy. So once we've done that, we've got the idea of the card to come on open. But what I want to do is, like on this one, I just want to cut out just there so you can pull out your black card. So I'm going to be using my 1 1/4, I don't know if you can see because of the light, round hole. And again, I just use my eye really. Oops. There we go, so that's that one. And then I want it on the inside. So it's like that, and again I want it on the inside, just like that one there. So you've got that one there, and then we're going to put one on there. You don't have to do this, but I just think it's easier to get your piece of card out. Oh, there we go again. Okay. And then all we're going to do now is just glue it down the sides. So we're just going to run a little bit of glue along the edges, like so, and then the same along this one. There we go. And once you've done that, you're just going to fold it there, and then with your bone folder, or as in my case, my makeshift bone folder, just going to make sure that that's all pressed in. and all neat and tidy down the side like that. There we go. And then we've just got to fold it in half. Okay, so there we go. So the next thing is to decide what image that you're going to want to put on there. And I'm just going to put a small bee image that's going to go on there like that. But before I do that, I'm just going to distress round the edge. Just to give it a bit of sort of vintagey look. I'm using the distress ink and it's vintage photo that I'm using. Like so. Oops. And the same round the edge of this, just to take the white edge off the side of the image, like so. And then making sure that it's opening the right way, I'm going to put the image just on there. So again, just a small amount of glue along the edge. Like so, making sure that it's the right way up and it's centre to where I want to be. There we go. Okay, and then the inside we're going to do the same. We're just going to go along the edge there just to distress it just a little bit. Everyone's got their own method of distressing. I quite just like using a piece of sponge, but everybody's got their own idea. So here, what I'm going to use this time is I've got these little squares that came out of something. They just popped out, so I'm just going to use one of these to go in the corner there as a little flap, as a little holder, sorry, to hold an image. Okay, and I'm just going to put that. Oh, now I've made a mistake, because what I don't want to do is have any glue on those edges there, because I just want it to catch on that corner there and there, like so. Okay, and then I think I'll use a piece of black. I've got some black somewhere. Yes, there we go. I'm just going to put a little band, a little belly band across there. So just roughly measure it, and again I'd like to put this time another little hole in there, like so. So you know what it is and where it's going to go, just like so. A little bit of glue down the edges, just like so. There we go. Okay, and then I've just gone and made a little simple envelope out of some music paper, which is approximately 1 inch in width and 3 inches in depth. Folded it over and you've got a little tiny pocket in there, and then just trimmed it down the edges there, and that's going to go just across there like so. And then I should have an image, so yeah, here we are. I've got this quite nice butterfly image that can slot into there, and again just distress around the edges like so. And I'm going to glue that on a piece of black. I'm sure I've got some black somewhere there. Yes, we have. There we go. Just a bit of glue. I quite like having my things edged in black. I just think it helps them to pop out a little bit. There we go. Now, because I'm not very good at cutting straight lines, as you're probably aware if you've watched any of my other videos, I'm just going to just trim it off using my guillotine. There we go. And that's going to slot into there like so. And then somewhere in here I've got some numbers. So I've just printed off some numbers and I'm going to stick that on. If you've got a picture of something else that you'd like to use, please feel free to use whatever you've got to hand. But I quite like these little numbers. And again, just go around the edges. Now my ink's not particularly wet, it's quite dry. And I'm going to just slot that there, like so. There we go. Now I've already cut out some black card that will fit into the little side pockets there, hopefully. Will it go down? Oh, just, yes. There we go. Into there. And have I got another one here? Yes, I have. To go into this one. I think this is approximately 3 inches by 3 1/4 of that. That's a bit tight, so I'm just going to trim it down. So that's definitely now 3 inches across that way. And just slot that in. There, that's a better fit, isn't it? There we go, like so. And we just want an image or something to go in there. So what have I got? Oh, I've got another B one, which can slot into there. That's a bit big, so we'll just trim that down. It's a bit of a straight edge. Will that fit onto there? Oh, just. Yes, lovely. Okay. I need to order some new inks. I have been trying to get the refills, but obviously they're in high demand and I can't get them anywhere at the moment, so I will keep looking out for them. There we go, look. Just glue around the edges. Oh, and by the way, that's not the glue that's actually in there. It's just a refill because it's a quite handy size to use. I buy it in a bigger bottle because I think it's more economical. There we go. I'll just slide that down like that. Hey presto. That can then slot into there like so. Get rid of all these bits. And then at the back, because I've got a B at the front, I've got B inside, I'm going to use a stamp at the back. Now the stamp I'm going to use at the back is from Indigo Blue. There we go. The Giant B. But on the Giant B we've got 2 of the stickers that says, where is it now? You can just see it there. The little crown, and then you've got the Queen Bee, which I quite like. So I'm just going to stamp that up. On there. And then just centre it like so and press down. Now what I do like to do when I am inking and stamping is to make sure that you give it a chance for the ink to actually settle into the paper. and I think it gives a better, crisper image. As you can see there, I'm quite happy with that. Just got to go around the edges again with a little bit more Distress ink. And obviously this one's just taken me about 15 minutes to do so far. You can take your time when you're doing yours and add to it and put all embellishments that you want on it. So there we have it, our little folder. So you can do it in various types. This is the original one that I got from the lady in America. And she's just done hers slightly different. She's put in there some papers so you can actually journal on it, which is quite nice. And then the bit at the back there to hold some of the her tags, which I think is really lovely. And again, I've added some extra embellishments on this one, a bit of lace, music paper, just raise that little bit up. So there you go, just a simple little folder to go as an ephemera to go inside your journals. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and do visit my Etsy shop where I've got ephemera for sale and I've got my junk journals. So if you like it, please give me the thumbs up and a comment. Much appreciated. Thanks very much for your time. All be safe.